Hard Mark Podcast.
Shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. Do you respect that? That's corruption. I could make a fake snake.
You do not pee in the pool. You do not pee
on the barbie. All of myself is clean.
Welcome to the Hard Mark Podcast, everybody. Rumpus Time has begun. My name is Erik Donaldson. The purpose of Rumpus Time is to explore the mind of the weird and wonderful star of our program. We're just one take Erik, that's what they call me. But that's not what they call him. He is the man of 54,097 compliments, the EVP of Soul Skating Development, the Mater D of Matt Drama, the Tampa Bay Topsider, the Living Painting, the Talent, the Junior TikTok Correspondent, the Sausage King of Summerlin, Flying Ryan Murphy. How's it going, Ryan?
It's good. I like the intro. I really do. Solid intro, right?
I don't know if I'm going to keep all the new ones as they are. We'll see. We do.
I like the EVP of Soul Skating.
yeah. Big promotions.
The junior TikTok.
I mean, you were going to be senior, but then you didn't know about the pink sauce.
Right. I know what I did.
That is going to be in your performance review.
I know. I remember. Yeah. All right.
But what was I going to say? I don't even know what I was going to say. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep all that stuff in there. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to get out right out in front of it. I'm not in a very good mood. Granted, we've talked a little bit off air. I think that's put me in a better mood, but I'm in a less than stellar mood going into this episode.
Yeah, that's all I know. That's all. I mean,
I kept you in the dark.
More than the guests at this point.
Right, the Markomaniacs. So first of all, I bit my tongue a few days ago. Towards the back, towards the molar. And so I think part of the reason why I misspoke during the intro there was because I'm nursing this tongue and I keep like rebiting it and re-injuring it and it's bothering me.
That is frustrating.
So it's like a perpetual, like that's not enough to put me in a bad mood, but it's like this perpetual like annoyance that keeps happening.
That put me in a bad mood.
I'm sure it would. Well, it doesn't take,
bad mood.
You don't take much to be put in a bad mood.
No, that would do it.
But more relevant, more pressing for my mood, I went to the dentist earlier today, Ryan. You knew that, but I did go.
I should have known this was a dentist story.
Oh, this is a fucking dentist story. This was, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, because like if you ask me to name literally any other time that I've ever been to the dentist, I couldn't name one particular time. They're all just, like, it's not a fantastic time to go to the dentist, but hey, you do it, you need clean teeth. Today's dental visit, I swear to you, the worst time I've ever had at the dentist in my entire life.
Well, I have to know. Like, what brings you to this conclusion? So
it starts off, I get there, and like this doesn't necessarily play into why I'm annoyed by the whole thing, but it's just another added layer of this. So my appointment was supposed to be for like 2 weeks out from now. They called me the other day. Hey, do you mind if we like push you out to like tomorrow? And like I didn't have a reason not to do it. And tomorrow is today, just so everybody's clear. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't have a problem with doing that. I'm free at the time that you're asking me to do it. I'll come in early. So like I'm doing this out of the good. I'm helping them. I'm helping them by doing this.
Good guy.
Keep that in mind. And so when I show up, I check in at the front desk, as you do, and the first thing they say is like, oh, okay, great, you must be Erik. Great, have a seat. Jonathan will be out with you in a moment. And it's like, oh, god damn it, a fucking male hygienist? Well, that's all I fucking need. Eventually, I'm probably, and like I try not to, but I'm sure eventually this will probably go the other way. We'll talk about like how women shouldn't be doing certain jobs, but like I'm gonna fucking draw a line in the sand right now. Men should not be fucking dental hygienists. This is not an occupational skill set that works well for the male psyche.
Okay.
Have you ever had your teeth cleaned by a fucking man before?
I most recently was by a woman, which was that was nice. Like
Little happy ending at the end. It's a great time. But I've never had a male dental hygienist ever. I cannot think of that ever happening in my entire life. So immediately I was thrown off by Jonathan, the male dental hygienist, who I've never met before. And I've been to this dentist now for the past several years.
Are you complaining because you've never met the hygienist?
Well, you get used to your dental hygienist. You get used to these people who are performing functions. They're invasively entering your body, Ryan. So I like to know who it is I'm getting in bed with here.
Okay, sure, yeah.
So Jonathan, so I'm like, oh, here we go. And so I wait a couple minutes. Jonathan appears. This fucking kid had to be fresh out of fucking dental school. I don't know how long you go to school to be a dental hygienist. I don't know if this is a full 4-year thing. I don't know if it's longer. No idea. 24, I'm guessing.
But if it was Jessica, who just got out of dental hygiene school, it would have been fine.
It would have been fine. A nurturing presence in my mouth.
I don't disagree.
But we got fucking Jonathan.
You got Jonathan, fresh out of dental hygienist school.
Right, fresh-faced, eager to learn, doing his best. Fucking... And so, nice enough kid, but like there was an air of cockiness that I did not appreciate that was just emanating from this kid. And it like came about in various ways, like, oh, I just bought a house. And it's like, hell, you're fucking young. Why do you own you shouldn't be owning property right now. First of all, you didn't fucking earn your keep. And plus, you're a dental hygienist. Like, I've known dental hygienists. Like, I'm sure you make a solid living, but not fucking House in Mill Creek living. Like, I don't know what your significant other's doing, but like something doesn't add up here, Jonathan. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Maybe he lives in Sultan, Eric.
No, he lives in Mill Creek. We talked about it. He bought a house in Mill Creek.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, now I'm with you. Like, okay, all right.
I mean, you had a house in Mill Creek. How long did it take you to do that, Ryan?
Oh, a long fucking time, man.
Right.
I waited my whole life to get that house.
And then it fell through your fingers like sand through the hourglass. This Mill Creek house is so hard to hold on to. So anyway, we start the thing. And he's like, "Oh, you're due for X-rays," and I'm like, "I just fucking got X-rays." But it's been a year. The X-rays things happen once a year, which seems excessive to me, but whatever. That's neither here nor there.
That's why I go every 2 years.
Wait, you go to the dentist every 2 years? Is that real?
Eric, I have a dentist problem, but we won't go. It's not important. We can address it later. But yeah,
we should put a pin in that because I want to explore. Yeah, and okay, and this actually, not only does it play into what you just said, but it also plays into my story. Yeah. I had a significant gap in time that I never went to the dentist. We're talking like at least a decade, probably maybe closer to 15 years that I did not go to the dentist for no good reason. Yeah. And I'm not saying to the Markomaniacs, don't go to the dentist. You should all go to the dentist. I just didn't for laziness purposes. I wasn't like terrified. I didn't enjoy going to the dentist, but it's not like I had a thing about it necessarily. Sure. But I started going back to the dentist like maybe 2-3 years ago, something like that, regularly. I swear to you, the very first time I went after a 10+ year absence was not nearly as fucking painful as my experience with Jonathan, the male dental hygienist today. I swear to God, he was carving my fucking gums, and like, I was in pain. He could tell that I was wincing to the point where at a certain point he was like, "Are you okay to continue?" And I was like, "Yes." Like, he asked me if I wanted to keep going, and I was like, "Fucking yes, keep going." Meanwhile, as he's doing this, he's like, "Has other dental hygienists told you that you'd like bleed a lot from your gums?" And I'm like, I don't know, man. Sure, I guess. So he's like talking to me about it. And then he starts inquiring further. Are you on medication? Like thinking, oh, maybe my blood's thin because of medication that I'm on. And I'm like,
well,
no.
He went to dental hygienist school. So
all of those lessons are fresh in his mind because he literally just graduated.
Yeah.
But, so I'm like, no. He's like, well, how's your stress level? So I'm getting all these fucking questions as Did
he take your blood pressure? Did he strap on your blood pressure?
He fucking should have. Because it would have been through the goddamn roof. Yeah. So this is all fucking happening. I'm getting my gums carved up. I start to feel like indigestion. I'm pretty sure that I swallowed so much blood that I gave myself indigestion. I'm not kidding.
God.
I'm not kidding. That's how much fucking blood that I swallowed during this.
Aren't they supposed to suck it out? Like
they did, but like
sucker?
yes, they are supposed to suck it out. I could simultaneously. He was not great on the water experience here. I was either simultaneously my mouth was bone fucking dry to the point where I could feel like the curvature of my lips, versus then I was spilling water all over my mouth to the point where I was like taking the little napkin they strap to you and fucking dabbing myself off. Horrible. And if it was just that,
Yeah.
not a bad experience, but not one that I would point to and be like, this is the worst time I've ever been to the dentist in my life. While all this is happening, Ryan, simultaneously, the woman to my left in the other chair, who's also getting worked on, is the loudest person I've ever seen, and she's not the dental hygienist. She is someone who's having her teeth worked on. She's the loudest dental recipient I have ever heard have a conversation.
You weren't like right. There's like your partitions, right?
There's
like
a partition. Yeah, it's not a substantial
but
partition.
You can. Okay.
It's like more or less open air. Like it's not floor to ceiling partitions necessarily.
It's just like a shower curtain kind of.
Yeah, that would be fair to say. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like I can hear her, and she's so fucking loud, and she's so fucking abrasive. Like she's just swearing very cavalierly. She's probably in her mid 50s, and she's talking about like some experience that she had in a parking lot, and she's talking at a volume that is louder than is comfortable for me to hear someone talking. And then, and I don't know if she was on gas or what, but like my conversation stopped with Jonathan, and to the point where we were only listening to her conversation because there was no way we were going to.
You and Jonathan are both tuning in.
To the point where he's like looking at me, he's like, "Huh, pretty crazy, huh?" And like she starts talking about, oh my god, here's the best part. Here's the fucking coup de grace, right? I'm sitting there. Gums getting fucking carved up like I'm in there with fucking Jason from Friday the 13th. And then all of a sudden I hear her from the left. Something's been done to her mouth at this point, and she quips, now I know how Trump feels.
Oh, fuck.
And she says it, and she lets it marinate, but I don't think that her dental hygienist was physically there. And so she says it again. Now I know how Trump feels. Still no response from the hygienist. Then I hear her walk behind me, and for the third time, because this gem cannot go unheard, now I know how Trump feels. Wait,
the third time did she get up and say this or
no, the dental hygienist who was gone getting something returned back, and then
she said it again.
She said it a third time to make sure that hey, this you can't not hear this fucking joke right now. And then I get 10 minutes of hearing about like, they don't have anything on him, right? What did he do? We, and when I say we, you know who we're talking about. We were civil. They are not civil. So I get to hear about all that for the next 10 to 15 minutes. So that was my dental experience.
Beautiful.
The dentist, because the dentist does the cursory 30-second check on you at the very fucking end, she leans over, she's like, I'm sorry. And I wasn't sure if he was
like hearing that. Like,
yes,
sorry, that, yeah.
Yes. I think it was for that. It could have also been for Jonathan. I don't fucking know. But yes, I'm fresh out of this dental experience. I texted you the second I pulled into the house, and I was all ramped up and ready to fucking just goodness gracious. I almost walked out. When he asked me, there was a thought where I was like, I could just fucking leave right now. I am an adult man.
Halfway through the hygiene,
but I swallowed my blood and I continued. I ventured forth.
See, I get why that would be I love some drama, in my, like give me some of that drama, like next door, like you throw a Trump line out, I love it. Like give me, like let's fucking go.
Hillary, she deleted all those emails. She's talking about it. I was like, there was a point.
Emails.
If I wasn't so mad in this moment, if I wasn't just so fucking irritated at everything around me in this very moment, I would have just shouted, fucking Pizzagate! And then just seen what happened. But I was just ready to leave.
That's good stuff. That's
2 years. You're a 2-year dentist guy.
Well, I had a break too myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a break. It was probably about a decade, and I went in, and they did the same, but it was a woman dental hygienist, which probably made it better. I'm fully on board with your point with that. Like, and she was very sweet, and they carved up my teeth, and they had to numb my gums and stick with Novocaine in there, and so half my mouth. They did one half at a time. And I'd go back and get the other half done. And then what
were they numbing it for? Were they doing fillings or something? Or
no, they were scraping the shit out of my teeth, carving all this shit up.
Jesus.
It was just just you go in and you get it done, and then they came, are you sure you can handle it? I thought it was fine. I was just they didn't want to numb both sides of my mouth at the same time.
Okay.
So I had to go back and do it again. That was the last time I went. They're you should come back you come back 3 times next year, and I haven't been back since.
Was this in Vegas?
No, this was before I left. This was actually during COVID.
Okay. All right. So you're in the market for a good Vegas dentist.
Yeah, I think so. I do want to go back. I respect I try to take care of my teeth, and I don't feel like I'm I floss every now and then, but do I floss every day? To be honest, no. But I'm a 2 times a day brusher, thoroughly mouthwash, brush. I got an electric toothbrush. I think we've discussed that before.
I didn't even get. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I don't want to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. Yeah, that's all I.
I not only did I get the flossing routine, which we're all accustomed to getting the flossing routine. That's just part of life at this point. I got a fucking water pick routine. Which
you do have the water pick.
Well, he was like, hey, do you have a water pick? Because if not, you should use a goddamn water pick. And it's listen, I'm used to the flossing thing, and hey, I try to do it, you pay him lip service. Nobody fucking flosses every day except for my wife. She's the only human being I've ever met that fucking deflosses every single fucking day. But, and that's expected. That's part of the give and take. That's part of the sensual dance of being at the dentist's office.
Yeah.
But fucking water pick? You're going to give me the water pick routine now? Here's what you do with the water pick. And it's okay, pump the brakes. I'm not going to go out and buy a water pick. Now, granted, my wife owns one, so I can just use it. But still, I've never had anyone just presumptively say to me, oh, you should be using a water pick because your gums are so irritable. That's a bridge too far.
Well, it depends on the medication you're taking too.
Depends on my stress level. This is also a good point of it. Yeah, it's.
I don't understand. So Heather owns a water pick, but what do you doesn't it get messy? Are you spraying all over the place?
I think the idea is that you're supposed to be. Your your mouth is over the sink and pointing down towards the sink, and then you're sort of
You've never tried it?
No.
Even though Heather owns one?
Nuh-uh. I've seen her do it lots of times.
You should at least give it a shot.
I probably not fucking today. I won't. My mouth hurts like a son of a bitch, but maybe tomorrow.
It's got to be easier than flossing, right? If you just stick it in your mouth and spray out,
Here's another thing. It probably is. Here's a fucking another thing that just. So he was like, oh, I can. This is Jonathan. Oh, I'll show you how to floss today.
Yeah.
And it's you're fucking 24.
Erik, he has a house in Mill
Creek. He has a house in Mill Creek. Right.
He knows how to fucking floss.
And it was the most painful floss I've ever received.
It always is.
And he was, and he, God damn it. He gave me a mirror so I could hold the mirror up to my face. And he's
while he's doing it?
While he's doing it, so I can watch him floss my teeth. And a lot of dental hygienists, they'll just kind of do the perfunctory sort of okay, now I'm getting in the cracks and crevices, little ding. He wrapped the floss around my teeth. And I get it. You're probably supposed to do that, but
get the back of your teeth.
Yeah, it was the back of it, but he was wrapping the floss around my canines and shit. And it's I don't fucking do that. That's... Yeah. Who does that?
Yeah. Fucking Jonathan.
Jesus
Christ.
Goddamn fucking Jonathan. He'd never be the sausage king of Summerlin.
Absolutely not. He doesn't know shit about Summerlin or sausage.
Or sausage, piece of shit. Anything else around dentists before we pivot to something else?
No, not really. I need more dental experience before I can really get on this dentist train. But
I've got a guy.
I will
say,
for you. When you jump to the dentist part, my dentist came in and fucking like lectured the shit out of me.
Really?
She was a woman. Oh yeah, I got fucking chewed the fuck out. I expect my doctors and my dentists to treat me like a child when I'm in there, and she did not. She treated me like a fucking grown ass man, and I am not. I want to be treated like a fucking child.
Treat him like a prince.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Hey, you're still very young, and you're gonna get. That's what I want. I don't need to be treated like a grown man. All right,
sure.
Expect nice nice
your doctor who was complimenting your heels and your feet when you're going in there. That's what you need.
Exactly. I need to be. Yeah, I don't need to be told what to do. I need to be treated like a child when I
whatever tough love is. The opposite of that.
Exactly. That's how I respond positively to the situation.
I respond well to coddling.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think that they were that stern with me, but you're talking, this was your dental visit after your 10-year absence. Is that?
Yeah, this was the dentist coming in. She was just making fun of me and doing really good to me. I was like, fuck. and then they want me to fucking come back every 4 months. Jesus fucking Christ.
Poor Ryan. Well, I'm sure you'll find somebody that will baby you. They have little kid dentist, so I bet you could just shave real quick and pass.
Yeah.
So you have the disease that Robin Williams had in Jack.
What's that?
It's not a real disease, but did you never see Jack with Robin Williams?
No.
He was like a child. I think at the time of the movie he was I don't know, maybe 12 or 13. His character was that old, but he had disease that super aged him. So it was Robin. It was Robin Williams of Robin Williams fame playing a 12 or 13-year-old boy. Yeah. But you could just say you have that.
That's what I need.
And then just say, haven't you seen Jack? And then they'll say no, and then you can give them the same spiel that I just gave you.
Right. No, I will. Yeah, I will. I'll keep that in mind next time I go.
For future episodes, everybody, they will probably not be me ranting about male dental hygienists, but what you will get is a new segment. I'm introducing a new segment on this episode of Rumpus Time, everybody. We're calling it Ryan Ranks It. That's right. We're highly scientific here at the Hard Mark Podcast. Highly scientific. And I thought to get Ryan in the spirit of scientific thinking, because we follow this up with our Wrestle Talk next week. And so I thought, you know what? Let's calibrate, which is a scientific term. Let's make sure that we're all kind of on the same wavelength. And I thought it would be interesting after our conversation last Rumpus Time about natural disasters. What if we just kind of pitched Ryan a subject and then he ranked whatever it was from best to worst, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe even just top 5 if there's a lot. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. I also, just a quick follow-up from last episode's Rumpus Time, or last episode rank thing, whatever. Natural disasters, Ryan, we talked about those. I missed a couple. We didn't address them. We don't need to re-rank them.
Did we miss them? Okay.
We did. Volcanoes.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I kind of poo-pooed avalanches. That also came up. But volcano for sure. No one can dispute that's a natural disaster.
That's a real thing in Washington. You got 5 volcanoes
Yeah, the big one. I don't know.
St. Helens, St. Helens? 1981?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Ish.
I've got Mount Pilchuck visible from my
Is that a volcano? I don't think it's a volcano.
It probably is.
I don't think it's active, yeah.
I don't know. It probably
You're
is.
just saying it because it's a view from we were trying to hype your house value up.
Right, exactly. I got a pond and a printer. But also tsunami. We didn't talk in a volcano, an active volcano. Tsunamis. We didn't talk about tsunamis.
We did talk about tsunamis.
Did we?
Was my number one.
I thought hurricane was your first. That's different.
No, it wasn't. Go back and read. The number 1 was the tsunami.
What was 2? Hurricane?
There's something. I just know number 1 was I'm not confident in a lot of shit, Eric. I'm confident that I said if you go back, my number 1 was a tsunami.
I
don't know how you missed that.
It was hurricane.
No, it wasn't hurricane.
You didn't say. We didn't say tsunami.
No, we did. I brought up tsunami. That is my number 1 natural disaster fear.
Now you're just
go play back the tape there.
Revisionist Ryan history. Revisionist Ryan history. Either way, we're not re-ranking. I'm just
but we should make a note that you are incorrect here and I am correct. We should at least note that.
No, I'm not going to note it because I'm not. I'm almost. I would say my batting average of being correct versus you on this program is like 95%.
Well, it's about to go fucking down, Eric. This is you're gonna have to replay that, and you'll see. I brought this up. I think like twice. I brought this up. Tsunami #1.
You're sure you're not confusing it with hurricane? Because I'm pretty sure you said hurricane was one.
I'm 100% positive. I could not be more positive in my life about anything.
That's a bold claim. Well, we're going to move on. This is the first official one. That was an unofficial one. We were just testing the waters, so to speak, of that tsunami. This is going to be a real one, and I've done a little bit of research. I actually did a Google search to try and make sure I wasn't forgetting about anything. I want you to rank, sir, the methods of drinking. So when I'm talking about methods of drinking, there's kind of sort of different ways, and I think it makes sense to try and stick with beer specifically. Otherwise, we're going to be fucking here all day. Mm-hmm. But methods of drinking beer specifically. And so here's what I've come up with. If I'm missing anything, let me know. But you've got regular old just drinking. Everybody likes a good drink. That's going to be the de facto #1 so far. Next, shotgunning beer.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rank that above or below just regular old drinking?
Well, like, it depends on what is the scale for? Like getting fucked up or just having a good, like, what scale am I ranking it on?
It's whatever scale you so choose.
Just how I enjoy drinking.
Yeah. How do you enjoy that? Yes. You're most favorite to least favorite.
Okay. I like shotgunning every once in a while. Like you're on the golf cart, you fucking puncture that, like side of the beer. Like sometimes people will come in and do a random shotgun, like you're like, holy shit, like I didn't see this coming. Like, I
don't know what social events you're going to where people just randomly shotgun beers, but
we had one time Boldy had come back from like wherever the fuck he was at and like brought, a bunch of people out of his house, and like this guy just comes up. This guy I've met a few times. I really like the guy. He's just like he's showing us how to like efficiently and really shotgun a beer. Like, and I'm like, and he's doing a whole lesson, and I'm like, damn, like, and he's shotgunning the shit out of that beer. Like, it wasn't like, he really did a good job, And I was like, damn, nice. Like, that was, it was pretty sick. And like, I occasionally like to do a shotgun, like I said, golfing. Like, I love to shotgun a beer, But is it my favorite method of drinking? Absolutely. I rarely shotgun, but I love the occasion. I do love the occasion. Maybe I have to see the rest of them to like put it in order, but like,
sure.
I love a good shotgun every once in a while.
Above or below just regular drinking?
That's where it becomes hard. Like, it's more exciting than regular drinking, but is it like, is it something I do often? Is it like plausible in a lot of scenarios? No, like you're inside, you can't shotgun a beer. Like it's cold outside, Like,
okay.
Like, it just depends.
It sounds like less. You sound like 2.
Well, okay. Well, can you just give me the rest, Eric?
No, I don't want to.
Okay, you want me to make a decision now? If it's above or below.
It'll be easier if we just kind of plug stuff in where it's supposed to be.
I would put it above for the excitement level that it can bring to any given event. Like I'd put it above regular drinking. Yeah.
Next on my list, and again, if I forget anything, we can kind of revisit those two. Next is beer bong.
That's also a really exciting one.
Hard to be much more exciting than a good beer bong. And you can get real creative. It can be like a curlicue thing. You can get it like really like on a second story of the house type of thing.
But it's also a lot more challenging, I think, than even shotgunning a beer. There's a lot of a challenge to that one, like you gotta, and then you gotta maybe face the consequences of a full stomach, like really quickly, a lot of gas in there. Like that could be potentially, disastrous later.
I haven't seen anyone do a beer bong in a decade or more at this point.
Well, I don't think once you're past like 25, like it's just very, very much less likely to see. I haven't seen one in a long time either.
Friend of the show, Devin, was the greatest beer bonger I ever saw.
I bet he was. Bet he was.
One time at camping, we were doing a gallon challenge of milk, and you can't get through that. Even if you're a normal human being that can digest dairy products. But even with that being the case, he just kind of basically at some point said, "Fuck it, I'm just going to beer bong this milk, and he did it and immediately threw up. But you can't take it away that he did it.
Respect for that. Like that's the last thing I'd ever beer bong is milk. I'd beer bong anything. I'd beer bong this Mountain Dew fucking thing before milk.
The Markomaniacs aren't aware, but Ryan did purchase an alcoholic Mountain Dew before the recording began here today.
I think I'd put that below normal drinking just because of the consequences you may be likely to face. But again, exciting moment when someone busts out a beer bong. No disrespect to beer bonging. I'm putting it there for personal, Okay.
So we got shotgun, regular drinking, beer bonging.
Yeah.
Keg stand.
Oof.
I knew this was going to be a good one for you, Ryan, right off the bat here. This felt like the only appropriate way to have you rank shit. Things near and dear to your heart as a proud to the homish boy.
Well, that is dear to my heart. That is dear. That's kind of how I think I impressed Greta one time. As a beer bong. Maybe not impressed her, but at least showed her, that I was on a keg doing a stand.
Look at these shoulder muscles capable of holding me up for a.
There was this girl who we knew when we worked as lifeguards, and she was 22 at the time. We were all underage, and she went to the Packy, which is like a liquor store in Boston, but she always called it a Packy. So anyway, she bought us a full keg there, and we took it back to her house. And for a while, we just had a lot of beer. We didn't actually keg stand it. We just had a lot of beer, which is awesome. Especially
you 19, can't argue with that.
It was
some regular drinking.
God, it was doing some regular drinking out of the. But eventually, we have this keg, we should do it. So we all did keg stands, and it was fun. That's an exciting way to drink. I think I would have to put that. I guess if we're, just on the way my list is going now, I'd probably put that number one.
Keg stand is one above shotgun.
I'm not saying it's most realistic, but it's as far as excitement of drinking, a keg stand has been probably my number one right now.
It's probably the most social.
Oh yeah, for sure. Someone's gonna throw up, for sure. It's just there's a lot going on when when you're doing a keg stand, you're in for a night that's gonna be fucking pretty fun. This if keg stand starts happening, the night's gonna get it's expanding on itself.
Do keg stands happen now in COVID times? Not that this would impact your ranking.
They probably do. Not for me. I was too old during COVID times, so
right.
But they probably. I mean, I don't think anyone stopped really doing anything. People were still I don't know. People still do weird shit. I think so. I think keg stands still go on.
I'm sure
I think they
God bless you, Jonathan, when you're doing keg stands at your house in Mill Creek after you fucking butcher my teeth.
He's probably out there right now. Thursday, I have to work tomorrow.
You should have seen how much that fun guy bled. I know he was on fucking medication. He was lying to me. Keg stand at the top. All right, I only got one other one. And for the record, if this changes your ranking in any way, when I say regular, I'm counting all forms of just you are drinking beer through the intended device that you're drinking beer. So I'm counting I don't care how fast you're drinking it, if you're chugging it or whatever, that's all part of regular drinking for the record. But the only other one that I've got, and again, if I forget something, let me know, monkey chugging.
I don't know what that is. Stop me.
I've only seen monkey chugging once in my entire life. It was at my bachelor. Actually, no, it was not at my bachelor. It was on the day of my wedding. A friend of the show, Joey, who submitted a question or two to you in the past. So before my wedding, we had a locker room to ourselves with an adjacent gym area. And so we were in there while all the girls were getting ready and getting pictures.
Playing basketball?
No, it was a fitness gym, a weights.
Oh, fitness gym. Okay.
Yeah. Not a cool, big gymnasium or anything like that, but just, and it's weird because it's right next to a restaurant in a different building, but this other smaller building was just a locker room, a small locker room, and then a gym. And so Joey gets on this little device that you can strap your legs into. I think it's meant to do sit-ups. And so he's literally hanging upside down. And I think the idea of this device is so you can do really hardcore sit-ups. He takes a beer and chugs it while upside down. Monkey chug.
That's a monkey chug.
That's a monkey chug. So it's similar to regular. You could say it's regular because you're drinking it from the same device, but still, you are completely upside down while drinking. So that is a monkey chug.
So it's like, it's, again, another exciting moment, like someone busts out like a monkey chug like that. Like it's,
it's
like,
kind of half keg stand, half regular.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of it. I'd maybe have to see it to like bring some appeal to it to me personally.
Get on TikTok. Get on TikTok. Find hashtag monkey chug.
Monkey chug. I will. But yeah, I mean, for me that would have to go. Unfortunately, sorry, Joey, friend of the show, but I just never seen it in person. I have to experience these things to really have a good.
This sounds like a big preamble before you're putting it last.
Oh, I got to put it number 5. No disrespect or anything. I'm just, it doesn't strike a chord of my heart. Like all the other ones have a special place, in my heart. And
I said these things and your eyes lit up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could remember a place and a time.
But right, exactly. But I respect it. I respect that.
Did we forget anything, or are those pretty much it? I guess the Markomaniacs can let us know if we forgot anything. But we got Keg Stand 1, Shotgun 2, Regular 3, Beer Bong 4, Monkey Chug 5.
I want to just, maybe this is like a notable extra and doesn't really fit in this list, but something that has gone away over the course of the years, which kind of makes me sad, but kind of makes sense. It's kind of regular drinking, but it's a little bit different. Like no one plays beer pong and actually drinks the cups anymore, There's no actual beer in the cups.
Yes.
And that was a way of drinking that was like, oh, you hit the cup, you gotta, it doesn't matter if you're full, you gotta drink that. And it's kind of gone now. I remember when I was 20, my friend went to Wazoo and we went over to a party at his house, and I had never been not sick from beer, but sick because I got fucking sick from drinking these cups that probably I don't know, 50 people had drank it out of. It was disgusting. But still, you got to remember, that had a place in this time where you would go to a fucking party and just drink out of the cups that and you had to drink, And I just think that just a notable mention, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's a way to drink, but it's something, I just want to make sure people are aware that used to happen,
People should be aware of that. Well, hold on. I will add right now. Drinking games. Eventually we'll have, not today, obviously, because we've already gotten a lot of mileage out of your ranking here today. But at a future episode, future Rumpus Time, we will get Ryan Ranks at drinking games.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
But no, that's a good call. I mean, I feel like for the last, not that I'm playing beer pong a lot these days, but for the past probably 5 to 10 years, it's exclusively you fill it with water and then you have your beer on the side, and it's you drink that way.
It's fair, but it's not the same. It's just not. It's taken away from the game,
We almost at this past year's camping trip almost did beer pong with actual beer in them, but then you're throwing the balls in the dirt. And then
well, I mean that's part of it. You got to get a little dirty, and then you can even dip the ball in a cup of water, but you're still getting germs, and it's a risk you take. There's germs, there's dirt, but it's just a part of it. It's a way I'll never forget playing, and I miss it a little bit. Now it's gone,
There was almost going to be for this particular round of beer pong I think there was a term given to it, but one of the cups was going to have vodka or something in it.
Yeah, we what we do is we put bottle caps in one of them, and if you hit that bottle cap, you got to take a shot.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, but you're right. That's a better way to do it because it's just it's in the cup. You have to drink it. It should be in the cup. It should instead of this pussy bottle cap shit. Put it in the cup and that's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But little dirty, little grimy. But hey, look who we are.
It's a dirty, grimy game for dirty, grimy people.
Dirty, grimy life,
for a dirty, grimy life. And with that said, we're going to take, that just flew by, that Rumpus Time, but we're not done yet. I just want to make sure that everyone knows that. We're not done yet. We're going to take a very brief pause for the cause. And when we come back, we're going to hit you with Ask the Talent. Thank you very much. And we're back. Before we get into the Ask the Talent, which everything's about asking Ryan stuff because he's a cool dude. But I have a follow-up, Brian, from a previous conversation that neither of us knew the answer to, and I think I have an answer to it now. And actually, it ties in with what we were just talking about, as a matter of fact, before the break. Beer foam.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had a beer this past weekend from a brewery. Don't ask me the name because I don't actually remember the name of the brewery. Not because I was drunk, just because I don't know the name of it. But I got a pretty good sized pour, but a lot of head on it. And I remember thinking, like, I don't want to drink it while it has that much head. Here's what I noticed. The liquid level compared to the head level, the liquid level did not appear to increase at all. So I think that when you have beer head, it just kind of dissolves and like evaporates, and it's not turning into liquid afterwards.
Okay, so I talked about this, I think, with my dad, like when I was in Colorado, but I remembered, like, I think we had a conversation even prior to that.
Yeah, we did.
About beer head. And so I had, like, seen it, and maybe I'm just repeating what we've already talked about, but like if they do it really quickly, it's like less gaseous.
Why are you talking like a Hasidic Jew?
I don't know. I don't know what the actual term is, but like if you do pour it on the side and get less head, it's actually like there's more gas in it than if you just pour it like straight in and leave the head. But
I'm pretty sure that we talked about that. Yes.
So, but the liquid thing, right? Like that was, I think, where we came back to, and we weren't sure. Like, okay,
and this is the update I'm providing with you. The liquid level did not increase as the head dissipated.
The liquid does not.
It did not. I was watching it, and it did not increase.
So you lose beer?
I think you do. Yes,
you do lose beer. Okay,
I believe you lose beer.
That's frustrating.
I don't want to bring down the vibe of the conversation right now, but I believe you do lose some beer. But you want a little bit of head, but not too much head, and I think it's for that reason. If I'm wrong, many market go ahead.
Yeah, so you're talking about like getting a little bit, like, you don't want all the gas, but you want a little bit of head, so you get like some like less gas, but you want a little bit more beer. You don't want to fully go all in.
Right, exactly. You want a good balance.
You want a happy medium, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you don't want a completely headless beer, but you don't want too much head to, get like lose all your beer. Exactly.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Here we go. All right, your question this week, Ryan, for Rumpus Time, for Ask the Talent.
Ryan Murphy is not a licensed psychologist, medical doctor, or healthcare professional, and his advice does not replace the care of psychologists, doctors, or other healthcare professionals. Ask the Talent.
Oh man, this might be the best Rumpus Time we've ever done. This is going to be a good one, Ryan. I hope you're ready. Would you rather live with 5 cats, 1 bird, or 1 snake? So those are your options: 5 cats, 1 bird, or 1 snake. And then here's the caveat.
Yeah.
If, in all these different scenarios, they were all required to be uncaged.
Yeah, that's not... I mean, it would be 5 cats, 1 bird.
Well, no, it's not. It's 1 bird versus 5 cats versus 1 snake.
Oh, wait. So there's 3 options.
There's 3 options.
It's not 5 birds and 1 cat.
Correct, yeah.
That might make it more interesting, to be honest. Like.
So yeah, 5 cats is option A.
Okay.
1 bird is option B. 1 snake is option C.
Like, I like cats, but like 5 cats is a lot to take on.
Your house would smell so bad, like, and you would smell so bad.
No, I don't know if I'd want 5 cats living with me. I don't honestly know if I'd want that. I think the easy decision would be to go with just the 1 bird. Like because I mean, what's the other option? A snake,
right? The option is a snake.
Ridiculous. Like,
you love snakes. You're a snake expert. We've got merchandise that says as much.
Yeah. Well, what kind of snake is it?
I mean, the question. This is another Cora gem. I did not specify what type of snake, so I guess it's up to you, I suppose.
Is it a garter snake?
Do people have garter snakes as pets?
I used to collect garter snakes as a kid. Like,
what did you do with them?
They're just like sweet little snakes. They won't bother you. Like, they're just little snakes in there.
Don't avoid the question. What did you do with these snakes when you collected them?
No, I put them I used to put like a twig. Like, I had these cones, but I used to use them as like bases for baseball, and like I put like a stick in there with a bunch of leaves, and I just like let the snake hang out in this cone, like.
And then put his little snake friends in there.
Oh, I mean, it was. You only found snakes every so often. It wasn't like I had like an abundance of snakes. I just, like I put I love little snakes. Do I want to live with like a rattlesnake? Probably not. Like,
I like how you go to that.
Like, they're uncaged. You said
correct. They have to be uncaged, and this is the provision of.
Yeah, this. I mean, I think I'd go with the bird for sure. That's not even that hard. I think I'd go with the bird. I like cats. I do, but I don't know if I want to live with 5 of them.
That's all in that room of yours.
You become like the weird cat person too at that point. Like your house does smell like, it's there's consequence. Even if you love cats, there's consequences to that many cats,
What's the limit that of number of cats you can have before you're the weird cat person?
I think 2. I agree with that. Yeah.
I think 3 or more, especially if you're like, I guess if you are a couple, maybe you're allowed. No, I don't know. If you have 4 cats in your house and it's even 2 of you, that's
I don't even think if you're a couple it makes a difference. I think 2 is there's a limit for cats.
Okay.
You can start pairing them with dogs at that point if you want to, but you can't get more cats. You become like a weird
And this is coming from Mr. Cat. That's what they call him.
Mr. Cat. This is coming from Mr. Cat.
This is coming from Dr. Pussy, everybody. If he says it's weird, then you know it's weird.
You're overdoing it with 5. I think a bird is the easy decision for sure. Like it doesn't even really matter the type of bird, but you can get cool birds too.
My wife has she has a phobia of most things.
Birds.
Birds is one of them. Birds she is terrified of because when she was like a kid, I don't think she was like a super young kid, but 10-ish. I think her mom had a bird that occasionally would go uncaged, and apparently this bird liked torturing my wife. And at one point, my wife was eating cereal, and the bird jumped in the bowl and started kicking the cereal flakes at my wife while she screamed in terror and ran away. So as long as you don't have a similar problem, then you'd probably be fine. Although it's such we know what the drawbacks of having 5 cats would be. Like, that's a known entity. That's something that you can predict. I think the bird one, I don't think it's even a bad choice, but it's just such an unpredictable choice because you really don't know.
Without being in a cage, it could be a little bit.
It could shit anywhere.
Right. Maybe you can train it to shit in an isolated location, but a
toilet.
I don't know. I'm not a bird expert.
Right. What bird would you choose for this, do you think?
Probably a parrot or something.
I was thinking you were going to say parrot, yeah.
Yeah, I think that... I mean, it's kind of fucking cool that they can talk. I know they just, say shit. It's just, them chirping, but it's kind of cool that they can, say words.
I'm just imagining a parrot that lived with you, what words it would, pick up on.
That would be the thing. At this house with 5 people, and the bird's uncaged, and you just hear people probably being fuck this bird, and it's just what is it going to start repeating? It would be interesting for sure.
I think you're slowly being sold on this idea of being the bird guy.
I'm not scared of birds. I don't know what they do. I don't know a lot about birds, especially house birds. Well, especially any bird. I guess I don't know.
I'm more of a wilderness bird guy, personally.
We had a dead pigeon in our yard for a year. No one ever bothered picking it up, and finally we had one of our new roommates come in who was just cleaning out the backyard just to make it look nice, and he took the bird and threw it away. We knew about this bird for a year and no one touched it. But this guy came in a month and picked it up and threw it in the garbage.
This bird was just roasting in the Las Vegas sun for a year.
Dead bird in a bush. Just a pigeon, a good sized pigeon.
I'm surprised no coyotes or anything got to it or something.
I don't know. It just sat there. We'd be out there drinking we'd look at it, we're oh yeah, there's birds still there, and no one ever did anything about it.
Until the new roommate came in, laid down the law.
Cleaned it up. He's fuck it, this dead bird, and put it away, R.I.P. to that bird.
I'm surprised you guys never gave, at the 6-month mark, I would have given that bird a name.
Yeah, no, we never gave it a name out of respect.
It's a wild animal, Erik.
Yeah.
Don't humanize it.
Yeah.
At least it was. What if, last thing, and then we'll wrap things up here. What if garter snake is an option?
Still probably bird.
You'd be afraid of stepping on it accidentally while waking up?
Yeah, I wouldn't want this thing like slithering all over in my house. I'm not like terrified of it, but like that thing slithers into my bed or something. Like I'm not going to be fond of that. Like
right, and you're a nude sleeper, so if it got,
I think a bird would have like a little bit of like survival instinct and like maybe keep to itself. Where a snake, not as much. Yeah, I'd probably go bird.
All right, there it is. I know all of you are wondering about this conundrum that's been weighing heavy on all of our minds. Well, we have an answer. It'd be a bird. It'd be a bird, a little parrot named Frankie. Well, with that all in place, I appreciate you all checking us out for this episode of Hard Mark Rumpus Time. We'll be back in another 2 weeks. We'll also be back. Hard mark your calendar. I hope you're not tired of that bit yet. September 29th, next Thursday. This Thursday. Or maybe it's a previous Thursday, depending on when you're listening to this. We're going to be coming back at you with another fantastic little match. But if you're not already, follow us on Instagram, the Twitter, like us on Facebook, follow Ryan on TikTok at RJMurphy1922. Give us a review on iTunes. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Buy a t-shirt. That's pretty much it. There's really literally nothing. Tell all your friends to listen to us. Once you've done all of these things, there's literally nothing else that you could possibly do for us besides, going to Ryan's house and making him like a tortilla pizza or something. But with all that in place, if you're not hard, get hard. Once you get hard, stay hard. Rumpus time is over. Thanks, everybody. Now I know how Trump feels.